What's up? Welcome to Pick6 Central. Myself, Smitty, Marty, Clemmer. The Marlins came back last night from down 5-0. I thought that was an impressive win. Do you want to start
It was a huge
there, or do we want to start with maybe another team who potentially blew a game and the series?
What's
Your
with
call.
What's with the series shit? You guys have been texting in the group chat that the series is over, it's done. And honestly, it's the saddest shit I've ever seen. All I heard is Knicks in 5, no matter what. Even Clemmer had the Knicks in 5. Big Ev, Knicks in 5, no matter what. It's like, what are we talking about? And then now it's like it's over.
I mean, it don't feel good. You got to go there for 6.
They were saying that
Then
they were
you're
going to
home
beat
for 7.
They're going to beat the Celtics, all this shit. Everyone's talking all this smack.
Oh, they already beat the Pacers, by the way.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
The Pacers were, and the Bucks are still alive. But hey, Smitty, how you feeling?
I mean, I should be feeling pretty good, but you're exactly right, Marty Mush. All
This is off to a good start.
series, I've heard Embiid is not an MVP. He's gassed. Tyrese Maxey's too young. There's zero heart. I mean, you're getting out rebounded left and right. Like the Sixers never make it past the second round. The Knicks have won a championship in 1963 or whatever. Like, this series was over from the jump, apparently. And now, what do we got? What do we got?
Yeah, it's a
Smitty,
war. It's a war of a series.
Smitty, I heard that Tyrese Maxey was gutless, though.
Gutless.
I heard that.
I heard that too.
You can't make shit like that.
Bro, you're crazy.
That's how you watch a game. You
You
said
had
38 when you said it.
He was having a hell of a game.
when you watch a game, you say shit that's fucking off the cuff. What do you want me to say?
That's not a bad point.
Like that. If I was on my couch, I would have said the same thing. Like that's what I would have said.
But he did have 30.
But you could have said that about literally. You could have said that
Anybody.
about literally anybody else
Anybody.
last night. He chose the guy who was like on his way to scoring 46 points.
You want a Sixers fan to agree with you? Just say it about Tobias Harris. Then no one
Yeah,
will.
exactly.
Everyone will be like, "Hey, good for you."
But we've now had the Knicks win one miraculously,
literally anybody else.
and the Sixers win one miraculously. So I do think this series is what it is. Like we are lucky to be up 3-2. Man, fuck.
why you jumping on that 3? And
I don't know.
Also, I don't care what anyone says. Foul up 3. I don't know if you know this, Smitty. Look at the Barstool basketball team. Fouled up 3, and it works.
I agree to that, but Tyrese didn't exactly
He didn't give him an opportunity. I disagree
give him a
with
chance to
Well, you
foul.
could-
he took off like game from the logo.
Yeah, but they
Yeah.
should be
Steph.
no, but they should have got him
So I mean,
before.
smart on him.
Nah, he also took that shot with 10
Well,
10
no,
seconds.
you don't. Yeah, and you don't foul before you get across half court.
yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I thought they were before. I thought they had him before.
You
half
fouled
court.
about inside of 5. He came off a
No.
screen hard and took that shot, which no one expected. It was a ridiculous shot.
Ridiculous.
Give him credit. I mean, it was a
also-
ridiculous shot.
you
Takes a
also-
lot of guts to take that shot. I've always said that.
What about the 4-point play before that?
Yeah, I mean, it's
That was crazy.
the whole sequence. The missing the free throws, like it's just.
Maxey also missed a bad free throw at first, but yeah,
It was a
Josh
bad
Hart-
turnover when we
That's
were
what
up like
made Rico say that.
Well,
5 or
that's
6.
why-
5 or 6, and he out threw the ball into the fucking third row. There's a lot of plays.
Josh Hart's not been good from the line.
He hasn't been good the last couple of games, to a degree. Like he wasn't really connecting from 3 last night
I
either.
don't know. That's all I heard was Josh Hart's like this your whole guy's team, and he is great. I think he plays 48 minutes. He plays anything, but he hasn't been anything on offense.
No.
Jalen played great.
I live bet the Knicks last night when they were down 5-0, and it's been 4 minutes. They haven't scored a point. They're only down 5. So I live bet the Knicks. I had my Knicks in 5 bet. Honestly, by the fourth quarter, watching Meek Phil, I was on Smitty's side. I was like, I don't care how much money I lose in this game. I just want to see Meek. I want to see. I texted Smitty. I want to see Smitty drag his balls on Meek's face, and we got it. It was great. It was fantastic.
The amount that Meek and you losers talk when you're up and then cradle like a little shy, like an infant who needs its mama's teats. When the second that you're down is embarrassing, and Meek's the front runner of that, but every single one of you deserve that treatment as well.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think we were gonna. we were gonna lose. We always
didn't think
say.
so either.
I did not think we were gonna
What
lose.
was it?
Oh,
Up,
I did.
up 6 with 20 seconds left.
Yeah, something like that.
30.
30 seconds left, and then Tyrese.
And-
It was
and look-
basically Reggie. It was basically Reggie Miller reincarnated. That's
And
what
look,
it was. Without the crazy turnover, but like it was.
You said you had a crazy 3-pointer from like almost
Yeah.
half court. It was like your buzzer beater. It was crazy.
Him taking that
N1-3.
shot was nuts.
And N1-3 is outrageous.
That was wild.
But again, if we hit the free throws in between, like.
Or you don't foul on
We've been
a three
horrible
when you're
from the
up
line.
7.
Horrible.
It's just like the Knicks really at home blow that away. And also the Knicks started on a 5-0 run in overtime too, and then just stopped playing. Like, listen, the Sixers got some momentum, even though it looked like at the end of the game, like, first of all, I don't think Tyrese Maxey sweats. I've never seen that man have sweat on his body ever when he's playing 48 minutes. But Embiid was like on one leg by the end of the game. I felt so bad for the guy. Like at the end, he blocked Jalen Brunson, and he's just limping on the court. The guy's dying on the court for the Sixers. And when's the next game? Thursday?
Late night.
It's earlier night if you're in the Dakotas though. I think it's 7 o'clock there, so that's good.
Listen,
and with Embiid, everybody on this panel gives him shit for getting gassed. He was gassed.
He had a triple-double last night.
oh, I would be. He's also a center. He should be gassed.
Yeah.
But you know what? He's still an elite defender. Shit that Meek gave. For as much shit as Meek gave him for having 1 rebound in the previous play. Okay, he got 16 boards last night.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
No, I mean, he
that man
takes
was
shots.
playing with this heart.
He's infuriating. He catches the ball at the top of the key and it just goes. He hits a fadeaway. He's infuriating. He's excellent. He's an excellent offensive player. Excellent.
But I will say this about the next 2 games. Obviously, I won't
Yeah, see if Smitty's wife.
what the Sixers do, especially now. It might be Coach Eric Taylor situation where you just at East Dillon and just don't send the players out to the next series because you want to care about their health too much. The Sixers won 2 games with Embiid scoring 50 and Maxey scoring 46. Now, granted, game 2, they probably should have won, and that was controversy. But
yeah, but we should have won last night, so even it out.
I guess, but if you're expecting Maxey and Embiid to put up those numbers and win, it's a tough task to ask in the last 2 games. Jalen Brunson scored a franchise Knicks record in the playoffs, 47 points? And the Sixers basically clipped it with 2 separate guys this series and won? That's asking a lot. It's just asking a lot out of those 2 guys.
So,
like,
Smitty,
you gotta have somebody somewhere step up.
Smitty, you don't think the Sixers win the series then? Is that what you're saying?
Look, I'm hoping for the best, but I'm saying it's still a tough task.
I don't know. What do you think it's going? You think it's going 7?
The best part about it is you just ripped the Knicks' guts out last night. I think it's going 7. I think it's going 7.
That's a scary. Anytime that
awesome.
happens, that's a scary sight.
Sixers are favored by 3.5.
A lot of pressure would be back at the Garden. That's a lot. That's a scary sight.
This is not right. This is really mean of me, Smitty. I don't know. When you explained the situation for Game 7, I took the Sixers last night because I knew. I swear to God, I knew just how life works for you and this place. And I'm sorry, but I was like. Also, all the underdogs did win yesterday.
Yep.
But yeah, it's that game. This is the best series there has been. It's the Sixers Knicks has been so exciting. Like that last 3 minutes was fucking insane.
Captivating.
Like the entire thing was wild. The Garden was so loud. For them to come back like that, we always said all series. Correct me if I'm wrong. That the Sixers didn't have any fight. There was no like dog on the other team. Like, there was no like just look they were gonna roll over and die again, and they didn't. And that was this is where it's like, all right, the momentum's in Philly now, and hopefully the Knicks fans might make it. Like they might try and buy all the tickets.
They probably need to. You're right. The last 3 minutes was so wild. I had the stream on my phone. I was watching you guys because it was awesome. And then I had the game on. I couldn't move from my couch.
Yeah.
I was on the edge of my seat. It was a wild finish. It was a great game. This has been a great series.
Yeah, it's okay though. Little
I think he's saying
Little Dicky and Dawn Staley and Meek Mill are calling people to go to the game and buy tickets. And if not, they're not real fans. Which, I mean, I don't know if they know if Josh Harris put 20% of the tickets up on Ticketmaster basically at the beginning of the season to vendors, and the tickets are going to be out there already. So it's basically impossible to keep Knicks fans out. But, I mean, yeah, sure. Let's do this.
Yeah, it does seem like
Philly's got to show up, though.
there's
I mean,
more than just people selling them, but
yeah, I mean, but they still have to. That can't happen again. Where they're fuck Joel Embiid.
it can't. Yeah, it can't be a.
In a home, in a
I mean, if
playoff.
you,
Well,
if you do it, it benefits us.
it's tough, but Clemmer. Yeah, Clemmer, put yourself in anybody's situation. I mean, it's a 9:00 game on a Thursday night. Tickets
night.
are going for $150 right now. Say my 2 kids are old enough to take, which they aren't. Like 3 tickets after fees, parking, everything. Like you're looking at $800 night on the Thursday night. You think fucking blue collar?
No, but that's playoff. Unfortunately, that's playoff.
Are going to be able to do that. And
No.
conversely, like if they can get a paycheck for 3 times.
That's a different thing. If you have the money to be able to afford season tickets and afford these, look, I grew up. I was going to one Red Sox game a year when I was living in New Hampshire because my parents we couldn't afford to do more than that. So I completely understand.
But that's where the Sixers pulled everybody in during the process. They were giving the common men all these deals, bring them in for season tickets. People bought them, and then slowly but surely just jacked it the fuck up, and now everybody's priced out.
Yeah, you hate to see that, but the 9:00 thing doesn't really ring with me because now you're asking people going from New York are going to the 9:00 start, so that doesn't really fly.
It is hard. I feel like people do want to take their kids. So
of course they do, and I understand that. But this is true in every single playoff game in America.
I mean, New York is insane how much a Knicks game is. It's honestly insane. But
he's got a point. He's saying 800. That's before you go buy something. That's before.
Oh, I get it.
I completely right. The average sports fan is priced out of playoff games. That's just a fact. But that is the fact before this series. My thing is the affluent Philly fans need to step up and buy tickets and go to these games. You can't let that happen again. It's embarrassing. It's a joke. And now you have a team that has some heart.
I agree. Little Dicky, Meek Mill, and Don Staley, who are calling out actual, blue collar.
No, that's not fair.
Should buy people. Should buy sections. Should buy sections.
Yeah,
Little Dicky should buy a section.
With kids.
Yeah. Fill it. I agree. Buy if you got the money. You got the money. Buy a row.
Yeah,
I
agree.
A row.
I'm a little upset with you. You guys are the Knicks fans are so excited.
Dude, it's tough to have a close. So the game was closed. The game was closed out. It was over. We were going home.
100% get it.
Done.
But you're up.
They're acting like they're down 0-3.
You're done.
Not down 0-3, but it is disheartening to be. It's over, and now it's going 7.
I
got a feeling.
You just won in Philly. Just won.
Yes. You turned Philly into Madison Square Garden South.
Yeah. I don't know. Can we do that again? Can Brunson go out of his mind again? I think he will, obviously.
Well, I tell you right now.
But will he set a franchise record? That's a lot to ask.
That the Sixers will lose in Game 5.
We got guys banged up.
I don't want to hear any Knicks fans start puffing their chest out saying they're this good again the rest of this season because the second you guys took a tough loss, you guys are acting like you're in the water.
Not dead in the water. It's definitely an uphill battle now.
Do you guys realize now you probably can't hang with the Celtics?
I don't think anybody can hang with the Celtics.
Okay.
They weren't saying that.
I like that answer.
We weren't saying that yet.
Literally yesterday.
The goal was get to the Eastern Conference Finals. That was the goal. That's a win of it.
That's a fair goal.
It's a fair goal. You're ahead of schedule. You've now advanced to a next stage. You broke through a gap. Like we've already hit the second round with this group, obviously without Brunson, but like this trajectory of where we're going, win. Right. Now you're like a legit playoff team.
I agree.
Oh, the Knicks are in the playoffs and the Knicks are. It's a nice little story. No, now you're a legit playoff team. You're building.
They can hang with the Celtics.
Hang with them and beating them and being
because of Porzingis, sir.
If Porzingis and Tatum are just like get injured.
Oh, yeah, crazy things.
Isn't Porzingis banged up?
And Brown and probably Derek.
I'm not kidding though. If Porzingis is going to be probably fine, but like that's
a hell of a storyline too. That's the guy we got rid of.
Yeah,
I know.
Who was good. We finally drafted somebody good.
So I'll say this, Rico, you haven't been as abrasive, but I think Ev, it wasn't really, Phil especially. Phil was acting like the Knicks were going to the finals, and they just didn't. No one knew it yet.
We could call.
That's
him.
Phil though.
Phil's got 5 more minutes until his flight.
We should definitely call Phil.
And
okay,
they are going to have to watch Game 6 in North Dakota.
Everyone seemed excited about that trip too.
Yeah, it seems like everyone's
hear this?
excited. Yeah.
Hello?
Hello. Okay.
He was giving it to him last night.
To you?
He really was. No, it's
Oh,
just Smitty.
Smitty.
Meek?
Meek.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, you're live on Pick Central, buddy.
Hold up.
I don't know.
All right.
if
Do you want to
he-
just call the? Do you know the number?
I don't know if he can.
Can he hear us?
I'm about to board in like 4 minutes.
That's
I don't
all right.
care. Call the number.
Call the number, yeah.
Was it 888-786?
You know it. You work the phones for healthy debate.
That doesn't mean he knows it.
All right. Bye.
Now everybody's going to call. Hello?
I'm about to.
I'm about to board.
Bill's been at the airport for 3 hours. By the way, his just he hasn't boarded yet.
Yeah.
Where do you put that in terms of all-time crippling losses?
But it's like
You're up 3-2.
Yeah, but it's still a bet. That's a
the Sixers was way.
crazy
I actually
loss.
think the Sixers was more of a crippling loss.
it was so
All
quick.
right, am I on?
Hey, Phil. Can you hear us?
Phil,
I hear you guys loud and clear. I'm about to board in like 3 minutes.
Phil, you were talking a lot of shit about how great the Knicks were. What happened?
I don't want to make a scene in the airport, Connor.
I want you to. So please explain what happened.
No, I'm not Frank. We choked the game away. Smitty better hope there's not a game 7 because he has his own problems to deal with. I hope there's not a game 7 because I want to close out the series. Yeah, it sucks. I wish there wasn't a game 6. I'm going to be watching what happened in North Dakota tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's, let me know how the vibes are. Can you
How's
please
morale
film-
right now with the boys?
Make sure you film most of that.
I'm hanging up. I just
He's gonna make it.
good luck. Smitty.
Oh, Phil.
Oh,
You are such a
God.
loser.
Okay.
Poor
Knicks
me.
fans,
Oh my
put their
God.
chest
Poor
out.
me.
God. What a sad phone call that was. Is he off? Is
No.
that it? You still on? You still on, right, Phil?
I'm still here. I'm still here.
Phil, how's vibes? Is everyone excited about North Dakota? What's going on, buddy?
Yeah, we're just doing a company trip.
This guy's
like
dead.
Frank.
You guys are dead.
Jesus.
The
Yeah, it's
Knicks
not-
fans
it's
are
not.
dead.
This is a different Phil than we saw the last couple weeks.
I know.
Well, you know,
Oh,
it's not
man.
dead. Go check out Marty's episode with Eric Hosmer
There's
that we
Phil.
did yesterday.
There you go.
Really
That's
cool.
the company.
Good job,
man.
Phil.
Good job,
That's
Phil.
a great episode. Go
Yep,
check
yep.
out Steal a Show at Eric Hosmer.
Oh, man.
But yeah, listen, Phil, and it's sad to see what if the Knicks lose this series. How, like, what's the meat? Like, where are you at? Like,
Yeah,
where
what
you at with the
happens?
Knicks?
Back to 0.
Is
Let's
Jalen
go,
Brunson your guy still?
Yes.
Let's go, Matt. That's all I'll say.
Oh, you are such a coward. You are
no.
such a coward, Meek. Are the Sixers going to win this series? Let's be honest. It's going to be a tough task. I want them to, but it's going to be a tough task. It would be an
Smitty, I'll tell you
absolute wet dream for the Sixers to win and then just release all the clips of you talking shit up until this point. That's it. That's all I want to do. That's all I want to do. Because you have been fucking relentless. And the fact that, congratulations for taking a flight by yourself, by the way, today, putting your big boy pants on. We appreciate it. But the fact that you came on this phone call and basically just cowered and ended it with "Let's go Mets" when you're up 3-2 in this series shows everything about your fucking troll ass.
Smitty, I'll tell you exactly what's going to happen. We're going to lose Game 6 by 30 points, and Game 7 is going to come down to a 4-point game where one of us is going to be very, very sad.
Yeah, probably.
I have a weird feeling.
I actually kind of agree with that.
I have a weird feeling that the separation in the series has been what, 6, 8,
Oh, yeah.
6 points each game. There's a series. Some series are classics, and everything comes down to the end. Aren't we due for one way? Either way is a blowout.
Yes.
And I think the Sixers are going to blow you out.
That's what I'm worried about.
They're gassed, man. They are. They are fucking gassed. And they need anybody to step up besides Embiid and Maxey. And I just don't know if that's going to happen.
Didn't Tobias play like kind of
I
good?
felt like he played
yesterday?
pretty well, especially in the second
like
half.
4
right? Am I
threes,
crazy?
right?
He's a max contract player
I
taking up
know.
30% of the salary.
I know, but
the
he still
fact that
stepped
he
up.
put up 15 points and people are saying, "Oh, he played pretty well."
He was
also-
7 of 11 with
Supposed to
3
play
for
well.
6, 8 rebounds, 19 points. That's a good
That's
game.
a good game, Smith.
That's a good game.
That's a great
He's a max
game.
contract
But you
player.
can't.
Do that
That's
every fucking game.
that's stepping up. I get what you're
Yes.
saying, Fred, but that's stepping up in
That's
a game where
efficient
they.
as hell.
That's and it's very. Let me tell you, Kyle Lowry is 0 for 4, 26 minutes. Oubre's been fine,
What Oubre
Oubre's
did.
there for defense mostly.
and then your bench is just. That's the problem. Your bench is just
Oh,
god
me coming
awful.
No shit.
all right,
They
he's got a
have
board.
two bench players, Batum and Campaign, who are both serviceable, but like unless Campaign's coming out and hitting 5 threes, and Batum, who plays good defense, and unless he's like doing something on offense, they have no spark off the bench. None. Buddy Hield's biggest contributions to the series is giving literally giving Tyrese Maxey support from the bench. That was a story. That was a story last night in Philly. That Buddy Hield was giving Tyrese vote of confidence off the bench, and that helped Tyrese Maxey. It's like, I want to win. I really do. I want to win this series, but it's
Listen,
tough, especially the way the Knicks play. The Knicks fans, you guys are cowards. The Knicks team, they're not cowards. They're going to be coming out Game 6 ready to fucking rock.
I got a sadder text because Phil is, listen, he is working on my show, so I appreciate him. But he's like, I had to hang out to post a TikTok. Final word. Good luck, Smitty. I deserve everything that's being said today. This man's rolling over.
Wow.
I never thought he would roll over.
Smitty, also, like, I don't even know if you meant to do it, but it was so degrading, you being like, thank you for putting on your big boy pants and taking a flight by yourself when he's 27 years old.
I think he appreciated the compliment.
He was like,
He
you're
took
right.
it so serious. Like,
You're welcome, Smitty.
No problem, yeah.
He was so nervous to fly alone.
I actually had to. It was honestly like a wholesome moment between me and him
cute.
yesterday. It was like I had to get him like his boarding pass and his Apple Wallet. It was a really nice moment. It was a nice moment.
It
we
was
had.
so ridiculous. Like, I was ready to go to North Dakota. Like, sent them my flight information, and Phil was just like, I don't want them to think that I'm slacking because I can't go to New Mexico. I will go to North Dakota. And I was like, okay.
So now
I'm
Dukes
not going to
is
beg you.
going to Nashville.
Me and Alaska.
Smitty, you were off before. We were talking. Where does this, in terms of like demoralizing losses, like where is this? Because this is up there for me.
For the Knicks, yeah, I imagine it's up there. And I mean, I can't speak for you guys being on that side of the fence, but
Well, just like it's any team in general. If you were watching that game, you'd be like, "Wow,
First round matchup. though.
yeah, I don't
Still
think
a
that.
horrific way, just horrific ways to lose a game.
If you
That's up there.
This isn't like Bill
Sure.
Buckner in the World Series. Like this.
Yeah, obviously because of the magnitude of that, but just straight up ways to lose a game, that's up there. It is a playoff.
I think the game
it's
two
worse
loss
than
is the
it's
worst
worse
way to
than.
lose a game.
Is it worse
I
than
agree
Luis
with
Castillo?
that too.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
So there you go. So it's worse than that, and that was a brutal way to lose a game.
That's a brutal way to
You know
lose.
what I mean,
This is worse.
Well, Rico, I think the game 2 loss for the Sixers was a worse way to lose a game than this.
Just 'cause
at
it was
least, like,
tighter.
you had one player just come up and emasculate.
I don't know, Smitty. I
Like-
think because the Knicks, if they won this game, they would have won the series. I think this loss is worse because the door is closed.
yours was like we punched you in 6 seconds. It was that amount of points in a quick amount, but this one was fucking.
It's tough.
This
It's
was
tough.
just as bad,
You know,
dude.
if the Knicks had the actual representation of their fan base playing, you guys should be worried. Unfortunately, they're adults,
Right.
and they come and play hard, and I don't think it's going to really affect them that much. I just don't. I think they're a good fucking team that goes balls to the wall 24/7. They're come out really hot, but
We also haven't
you
shot.
know, you don't want to see anybody get hurt. Losing Bogey really hurt.
Yeah,
Really hurt.
Who?
This is a-
Bogdanovich.
Oh, Bogdanovich.
Bogdanovich.
He's out
Yeah.
for the playoffs, right? The entire playoffs. Yeah.
I'll be honest. I watched more of like the second. Was Precious playing?
No.
That's kind of crazy. Like, how do you? He
Not
had such
really.
a.
I mean,
I think it is. I think you got to give him.
I would have given him a spurt. I would have maybe
Yeah,
given him
spurt.
2 minutes and seen what happens.
That's what I'm
but
saying. Like
He also could bury you in 2 minutes.
But then you
that
could take
kinda
him right
guy.
out. Like, does he deserve it? I thought a little bit more. He did have a great game.
Give Mitch and Hartenstein credit. Like Embiid only had 19 points. He had a triple double. He only had 19 points.
I
He
can't
was held in
give
check pretty good.
I can't give Mitch any credit for jumping on a 3 up down 7. Can't.
I mean, we give Jalen Brunson credit for throwing the ball to absolutely nobody in
Horrible.
overtime.
Yeah.
Horrible.
That
Yeah.
was bad.
The Hart turnover was bad. There was the Hart missed free throw. Brunson letting fucking Oubre get in his head when he touched the line on the text. That was bad. There was a lot. Fan base calling guys gutless. That was bad. I mean, there was a lot of bad in that last couple
Only
of
you.
minutes.
could
It was
call someone
It's
the timing you have is amazing,
It's
Rico.
ridiculous.
It's all talent, though. You gotta give
It is.
yourself.
It's a
talent.
skill.
That's what I would have said though. On my, you know what I mean? That's how you watch a game. You get a little.
No, I
excited.
think that I would say it about anyone that didn't have 38. And I
Also-
get it.
Who also
I get it. You
played-
get
who's been
excited.
playing
Then it's
with
just
nothing
a-
but heart the whole series.
a doubling down. I'm like, yeah, he doesn't want the moment. He doesn't want them. I mean, that moment was fucking iconic.
Best moment he's gonna have in a while.
Insane.
Honestly, though, check the next time he doesn't sweat. You got to really check this out. It's
Well, it's hard to sweat when you don't have
No.
guts, right, Rico?
Jules a
I think he's
cucumber.
got that thing where he doesn't got the sweat gland.
Yeah, he doesn't have any guts.
I see nothing. He's running nonstop because they were talking about it after the game though. Like he could go play pickup right now. That's how fast he is crazy.
When it's all said and done, like if he's not already, for as much shit as Joel Embiid gets for being the quote villain of the NBA, Tyrese Maxey might be the most likable player in the NBA.
We had a
Like, he just
conversation, Smitty, before the series. Where it was like, oh, Jalen Brunson's the best player on the. Like, I was like, Tyrese Maxey's like, I feel like is close in a way. It's just that no one wants to admit it.
No, he's a budding superstar. If he's not there, he's definitely worth a max contract.
100%, 100%,
for sure.
And he got
And-
drafted what in the 20s?
Got drafted in the 20s, and people forget that. Shout out Mike Muscala for getting the Sixers the pick. Go and Google that. But
Bucknell.
if there was a tournament in 2020, that means Maxey would have played with Kentucky, and I'm a firm believer that he would have balled out there in that tournament and probably would have went number 1 overall. So the Sixers got lucky.
Who was 2020?
It was like Dayton.
I
Yeah,
meant,
no,
like,
it probably
who was the
there would have
draft?
been a good championship
Who
game.
was the draft? Who was number 1 that year?
I think that was. No, it wasn't
No, it
Cade.
isn't Cade.
What year
Cade
was
and
it?
them? Yeah, Cade and them.
No, Cade was 2021.
Oh, boomers.
Was
Cade,
it
the meme?
Anthony
Yeah,
Cade
yeah,
and
yeah,
them?
the video. I know that. Who was 2020?
I know that was Tyrese's year.
Yeah, well,
I know everybody besides the number 1 draft pick.
who was 2?
Was it like Jalen Green? Was it like that?
Maybe.
I'm looking
Oh,
it up right.
Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, Edwards.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not Edwards. But he would have went number 2.
I mean, Georgia went 5-13 in conference that year. They were horrible. It was crazy. Anthony Edwards.
They've
came
always
out.
been horrible. Crazy he came out of there. You're right.
Yeah, he was. They were so bad that year, and they had Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, they lost to Dayton.
Who was the coach? Green.
Tom Crean.
Oh, James Wise.
Oh God, yeah. Can you imagine? Can you imagine Tyrese going to the Warriors?
Oh my.
Yeah, that's.
God.
I was
Oh
just thinking
my
the same
God.
exact thing.
Oh my God. Can you imagine that? James Wiseman was supposed to be really fucking good.
He was.
It was a stupid pick. Wasn't real time.
Wow.
Well, who would you? I mean, like Anthony Edwards is the only player right there I would take above.
Oh my God. It's not even close right now. Keep going. I'm still going.
There's a lot of names on there. You don't write.
Tyrese Halliburton.
Okay, still going. Still going. Oh my God, there's some. Precious went before him. Yeah, no, there's some.
And the Nuggets missed him by 1. Imagine if he had fallen to the Nuggets.
This might be one of the worst drafts.
Yeah.
I actually don't think it's that
It was a
bad.
COVID draft.
You
That's
think
it. That's it.
We got Quickly. Everybody was in love with.
Not that bad of a draft.
No, I
You
think
have
it's-
two.
I
You have
think
2 like potential
Quickly was good.
superstars.
Quickly was good while he was here.
You got Edwards and Maxey. That's not a terrible draft.
Tyrese Halliburton, Neesmith gets minutes. Like Obi gets minutes. Jalen Smith kind of doesn't anymore. Killian Hayes is awful. Patrick Williams has been hurt. LaMelo Ball. I don't know. I don't think it's like that bad.
It's not that bad.
It's not great.
It's not great though.
Like I don't know.
Damn.
Quickly, Pritchard,
Leandro Baloma.
Meth Curry.
Damn. All right.
So yeah, what's your last like?
That it was a brutal loss.
What's the spread? 4.5.
Brunson's found something. He's obviously playing out of his mind. We got to get guys to hit some shots around them. Josh Hart's got to hit shots around them.
3.5.
That's what it
Excuse me.
comes down to. Josh Hart has to hit shots around them. He's not been great offensively. Supposed to be a two-headed monster. DiVincenzo hasn't been great offensively either.
I'm gonna
So,
be
like,
DiVincenzo's been fucking awful.
So
Awful.
that's the kick.
But
right there. McBride's been pretty good. Now
yeah.
imagine if you got all of them clicking and you were rotating the 3 in around Brunson, who's getting to the lane at will, hitting shots at will, playing great at will. Like he's great. So, yeah, you got to get the guys around them. And then you get obviously contributions from guys like Robinson and Hartenstein, and just plug and play the rest. But you need your starter to deliver, and Brunson is delivering. It's the guys. It's the second tier, the guys around them, the 2, 3 around him that we need. And those guys got to hit shots, and they're not hitting shots.
But again, Rico, and like obviously I was in jest last night. We'll say you guys are all right. Like pick it up. Like if Embiid or Maxey don't score 45, like what's going on here?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but Brunson needs
somebody's got to lock in
like 47 that game for the Knicks to win.
Exactly, I know.
But you guys had game 1 where Miles McBride scored 20 and Josh Hart scored 20.
No, they had other people step up. Yeah,
especially like rebounding and doing other shit. Like you guys have that.
Yeah,
Sixers have nothing outside the top 2 essentially.
Right, it's 2 guys.
Yeah.
Which should scare. Which
by the way.
Which almost should. Yeah, but what if the other guys around them do contribute? Because you have those 2 guys going off.
It makes me so excited for next year. So excited for next year already. Like, so excited with Maxey and Embiid and a salary cap to make a move to get another max player.
Tobias is out.
100%.
No, I didn't know his contract was up or not.
Oh yeah, his contract's out, and to be honest with you, he should probably be playing in Lithuania.
Philly has $83 million next year against
Jesus.
And then I just saw a report, the Devin Booker report, just going off like what the Knicks could do. Somebody, NBA Central, Gerald Burgo. Sorry if I mispronounced the name. The Knicks are reportedly willing to offer almost anything to pair Devin Booker with Jalen Brunson. He and Jalen Brunson would form an electrifying, high-scoring backcourt for one of the NBA's most pleasant surprises. And according to a source, New York would be willing to offer almost anything.
I'm not sure. I brought this up yesterday, and like all the Knicks fans, like, I don't really want it.
I think you worry about that culture a little bit now. There's got to be.
But it's a different culture. You got a different culture in New York. Like it's a different. Like the Suns that was 3 ball hogs, and now you have Brunson, who's like you have such a likable team. I think Booker would flourish here. He already knows he already played with like a ball dominant people. He's gonna give the ball up. Like he's such a good player. I thought it was crazy you guys didn't kind of want him. You didn't say it, but it was Evan.
Yeah.
I just don't think addition always means that a team gets better.
No, it definitely doesn't. But I do. But I'm just saying I think he does. I think he's
very good.
Team.
He's been to NBA Finals too. Like
but you would also have been like Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, Kevin Durant. Who's beating that team?
Oh, I agree with that.
Yeah, but that's
I made that same mistake for sure.
Yeah.
Like just because team has more talent, I don't necessarily mean that.
But this team already has
a specific
talent,
kind of talent.
You know?
The Knicks are already good, and Knicks play a different style than I think.
Knicks
Booker adds like another level to that.
The Knicks are missing one guy.
Yeah, I'm not like completely against. I'm not against the idea as like most might be, but I do think there could be another guard that you can.
Is Julius Randle still on the team next year? Is he a free agent? What's his?
I don't know.
Julius Randle, Kevin Durant, Bradley Beal. Who's beating that?
Everybody.
But I think somebody mentioned yesterday the biggest problem with Booker on the Knicks. It'd be great because you just let him worry about scoring, like theoretically. But is he going to be able to play under Tibbs with defense?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, Tibbs was the Celtics assistant coach back, when Allen was there, and he was really good with Allen. Even though Allen wasn't, Allen's better defensively than Booker, but not by that much.
It's a little different when you're an assistant coach.
I agree,
especially under Doc.
That's very true. But I'm just saying, I think with specific players who are talented, and as talented as Booker is, I think Tibbs is a very great coach. So I think he can make that work.
I would not let that impede my thinking of Booker coming to New York if I was a Knicks fan. If Devin Booker, this guy put up 70 points in a game.
Yeah.
He's got the biggest dick in the NBA. Like, probably literally. Like, you want him on your team and he wants to go, like, you got it. Like, he's 26.
Yeah, exactly. That too. Right.
Yeah. I think he's getting very disrespected for I don't know why. I think it was the other guys on his team that are old, and Beal also sucked. I don't get why. And also, Duke just pulled that up. Underrated defenders.
Yeah, but it was also from a Suns blog.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, you pulled it up. I didn't know.
Yeah, because I'm going to fucking bait you guys. I'm going to bait something. No,
I just think that, I don't know. I just think that you'd be insane. Like somebody said, he's 26 years old. What was his stats this year?
Him and Katie averaged like 27.3 points per game, but who's counting?
I think you take that.
Dude, there are runs we've all seen Devin Booker
take
make where he just doesn't miss. Like, he just doesn't miss.
Name another guy besides Devin Booker who you'd want.
Giannis.
Okay.
but that's different.
Yeah,
Let's
that's.
go through that.
It's
You
different.
just went like an extension, like obviously Giannis, but
Yeah, I think Booker is the guy, obviously, out there.
I don't
that
think-
makes your backcourt unbelievable.
unbelievable. I don't think there's anyone else you'd rather besides him.
But you better be right, because to mortgage the future on all those picks that we've acquired, like you've seen that happen a bunch of times.
Like
I love it. I love
Don't
it.
be wrong. Just don't be wrong.
it's not. It would never happen. But like I think a Tyrese Maxey would be like.
Yeah, that's never gonna
Yeah,
happen.
it's
But I love it, boys. The Sixers, like, we're down 3-2. We're losing Tobias Harris. We're allowed to talk about next season
Right.
because it's obviously going to be better than this season. You guys are up 3-2 talking about next season.
Yeah, I
Keep
know.
it going, baby.
I
Keep
know.
it going.
Cade.
Not a good spot.
I'd rather Devin Booker than Cade, but yeah.
Oh, much better.
Doozy's had a hard on for Cade for so long.
I still
Cade's
do.
more of a point guard, though, no?
Yeah, he could do anything.
And
If
he
got out
shoot-
of-
has he
if
been
got
shooting
out-
it
If he gets out
consistently,
of
though?
fucking shitty Detroit, everyone will be talking about him.
Yeah. Can he
He-
shoot
it's
it
like-
consistently, though?
He shot. I think his numbers like drastically improved this year. To like,
I remember him being
and I mean,
streaky.
let's be honest. Like I watched like 10 Cade games this year, and one of them was at the Garden, and I think he was legitimately 8 from 3. So now in my head, he's like can't miss.
I mean, he's an unbelievable player. I agree with that. We said that in
I-
college. He's got balls of steel. He's an unbelievable player.
Dudes, I hate how that just gets in your head. I don't think I've ever seen Laurie Markkinen, wherever his name is, miss a three-pointer. I know he has.
Yeah.
I know it's out there, but I don't think I've ever seen him miss.
And especially when it's like a team that you don't watch consistently, and it's just like,
Yeah.
oh well, like, yeah, no, he's
Who the hell is this
he'll
guy?
win the
Yeah,
3-point contest next year.
Exactly.
Hey, shout out me. All 3 underdogs last night.
Way to go, Mark.
Pretty, not really easy, I guess. Like the Bucks was really easy.
I was on the Pacers.
Yeah, but the Bucks did it without Dame.
Yeah, no, that's why I didn't like it.
No, that's why I
You
took
said it, you
Bobby
said it.
Portis.
Crazy.
I said Bobby Portis gonna have a great game because he got thrown out last game. They played hard. They played without Bobby Portis, Dame, and Giannis last game, and kind of still were in it. And then the Pacers just didn't shoot. They've been shooting lights out. And then Pat Bev played great yesterday.
He did.
A lot of energy.
Yeah, no, the whole Bucks team, like, is Dame like have any chance of coming back?
Yeah.
In the game.
No, they're saying like both Dame and Giannis are getting close.
So Dame playing next, like the Bucks. Could
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if he's going to play or not, but I guess both him and Giannis are
If you had to
showing
pick,
improvement.
if you had to pick right now in a 3-2 series, who you picking, Philly or Bucks?
In the 3-2, I don't understand the question. I'm sorry.
It's a 3-2
In it, it's a
series.
three.
Oh, you
they're
mean
down
like
3-2.
who?
Who are you taking, the Bucks or the Sixers?
Wait,
Who's more likely to win the series?
Who's gonna likely to win the
Sixers.
series?
this series.
Yeah, yeah. They're both down 3-2. Who's the more likely one to come back from 3-1?
I got to say the Sixers just because Giannis and Dame aren't back yet.
Yeah.
But it's close.
Sadly, would say 6 as well. I mean, the Sixers as well. But.
It's close. I think it's very close.
I don't think either. I think the Knicks and Pacers both win. But based on the question you asked,
I think one of them loses.
really,
I think one of them loses.
if it's the Knicks,
Because like the momentum's way more in Sixers because Sixers are going home and the Pacers are going home now. I think. Yeah, there was Bucks last game. It was at Bucks yesterday.
Yeah, so it's Pacers.
Yeah.
Yes,
That-
yes,
that's-
correct.
That's
You're right.
that's a really tough task to ask for the Bucks to win without Giannis.
If Dame
Three
plays
games in a
though,
row.
it would be crazy. Dame plays game 6, they win, and then Giannis comes back game 7. Would be
God.
at home would be crazy.
Nuts.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know it's the NBA TV series, but the little you watch when it's on, and the Magic Cavs has been
Great.
a good series.
It's been yesterday's game was fantastic.
It's the classic NBA TV series because that's where it is. It's getting overlapped by everybody else, but it's been completely entertaining. Garland was going berserk.
Yeah, Paolo Franz was great. I loved the game yesterday. I loved it.
They would go through 6-minute stretches without scoring a basket.
Oh yeah,
Like, it was
awesome.
It was pure college basketball at some points.
Paolo had
Which
40
is good.
last, like on 24 attempts, having 40 points. Pretty fucking good.
What are you guys feeling for tonight? Who's on plays for tonight? Boston minus 14.5, hosting Miami. And in the late one, Dallas heads to L.A. against the Clippers. Dallas is a 3.5-point favorite.
I like the favorites tonight.
I mean, I'm just
Boston minus 14.5.
just gonna keep. It's 14 now. I'm gonna keep taking the Celtics because I mean they keep blowing Miami out. They keep covering, so I'm on the Celtics.
Have you seen the splits that Boston is better on the road?
No, I
In
haven't.
the last 2 playoffs, I think, or this playoffs and the last, they're like 8-3 on the road
Really?
straight up. Yeah.
I mean, look, what Clemmer just said. The one game they lost, like it was funny for a second, but the Heat scored like 27 threes.
Literally a franchise record.
A franchise record, and they won by like 7.
They won by 10, but that's all right. I mean,
Still,
yeah,
7
I know.
to 10, like, and it's imagine hitting 26 threes, 25 threes, whatever, winning by just
Yeah.
10, and
they bullied us around physically too in that game.
yes,
Yeah.
and the Celtics like have been even without like Porzingis not playing, correct?
Correct. Porzingis is out for the entire
They're
series.
probably gonna win by 20 tonight. It's just it'll be over. But I'm going Mavs tonight. I think Mavs minus 3.5. I believe Kawhi is out with that line. If I had to guess, but yeah, I think the Mavs take this one.
Yeah, Mavs road favorite tonight, -3.
Yeah, I think the line's pointing that way. I might add the Mavs as well.
Celtics.
I don't think. I think it'd just be an unfortunate like watching experience taking a Heat.
There is something to be said too. Like, yeah, KP's out, and that sucks. And we are like almost to the point of like, I don't even know who we lose to at this point with him. But Al Horford, even at his age, like, you're telling me he has to play like 30 plus minutes like for 1 to 3 weeks. I'm confident he can do that. Like, I'm like, he's not like it's not like that big in my opinion of like. We can't win by 20. Like, the spread is still, like Porzingis had, like, the spread would have been, like, 16.
Right.
No, honestly, Duke, it's less about Horford to me and it's more about the surrounding talent. Like, you still have Tatum, Brown, White. Like, we still have all these talent.
Right.
Like, so, like, Horford or not, like,
No,
whatever.
but I'm saying, like, the spread wasn't affected really by
No.
Porzingis being
It
out.
really
Like,
wasn't.
it still would have been 14.5.
It probably I think it might be 16. It might have, like, maybe it's 2
I honestly
points.
think it would be the same.
Yeah, I
It might
think
be
it
the
would've
same.
been the same.
You guys
Yeah.
might be right.
With him in it, recently it's been the same.
The only difference is now they're home where they were on the road.
Oh, at home it was 14 the first game, right?
Yeah, then you guys might be very. I mean,
Thanks. I appreciate that.
you guys are right. Like the Celtics team is so good. Like the spread is so wild for the playoffs.
So fun to talk about just how good they are.
So yeah, it's just like
Well, let's wait till they play somebody good.
Yeah, I'm
In
taking
the
I'm taking-
playoffs this week.
can't
Listen,
help who we.
I know you're not. Do whatever you want. You could do it. I'm not. That was
You
not.
hate the Celtics. You hated them since day one.
he
You
does.
hate
Why
the
wouldn't?
Celtics.
Why would I like the Celtics?
Why would you hate
I like
them?
Jason Tatum.
Why would you hate the Celtics?
You hate the Celtics.
I don't like Boston. Like I'm a New York guy. Why would I like Boston? Like why would I root for Boston in any capacity?
Now the Knicks.
No, you wouldn't.
No, but like,
I'd rather see my New York team do better than.
So if it's Knicks Celtics,
Boston.
you're rooting for the Knicks.
Yeah, if I had to choose, but I don't care. Like I'm not gonna fake my fan. I don't care really.
no, that's. I mean, that's fine. It's more like I know you don't like the NBA, so I don't understand sometimes the hate for the Celtics.
I think it's just I don't think I have. I don't like the best team usually, even though I have Duke and Yankees and all that. I don't like what last year did I like the Nuggets?
Well, yeah, but you like the Lakers.
No, I don't like the Lakers. That's a
good-
bit.
No, he doesn't like the Lakers. He doesn't like the Lakers. He loves betting on the Lakers.
Love betting on the Lakers.
Can't keep up all the bets. Sorry.
You have your bits too.
I don't have bits. What bits do I have?
Oh God, don't even get me started. Don't even get
Hey,
me.
I'm getting you started. I don't have bits.
Don't get me started.
That
bit
rat
man.
race. That's a bit.
It's not a bit. It's a great show.
Great
Please
show.
watch Rat Race.
watch
the second
it.
episode dropped. I think the first one was really good. This one blows out of the water.
The twists and turns in this one.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple huge twists right out the gate. But I'm so happy how this came out. Booze worked his ass off. Dello, one of the editors, worked their ass off. I'm so excited for people to watch this. I'm really happy how it came out.
From a sports perspective, I just need that footage of yelling how many home runs did Harmer Killebrew hit to Frank the Tank when he's freaking out on the gondola.
I think
Like that-
Cody might have it. Cody or Liam might have it.
Okay,
Yeah.
that got left on the cutting room floor. I just need it for personal use.
I mean, you and Frank, you guys actually had like legit chemistry. It was really fun watching you guys.
Frank and I are wrong. We just talk baseball. It's
great.
Ball. Yeah.
Buried in the headlines was the Islanders season came to an end last night.
I'm the Islanders killer.
What?
I'm the Islanders killer.
Why are you the
Really?
Islanders killer?
Every
Every
single
time.
that I work or stream for the Islanders or at Burley's, they lose.
So we did laugh that we had you have to have that stream on no matter what's going on. But we were joking about it. I'm convinced like there could be Game 7 of the NBA Finals, the Kentucky Derby, the Final Four. There could be a lottery of local news where they were giving away millions to people in Borelli's, and I don't think Borelli's would have it on the TV. They have, like, Islanders Classics. They have preseason. They have practice. They have, like, closed-circuit TV and the skate. It's just Islanders everywhere.
They put it on.
They put the Knicks on?
They put the Knicks on during intermission, right? They put the Knicks game on, and it goes to overtime. Someone's like, can we get the TV on? He's like, nope, can't do it.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. That's it. They just
as it goes to overtime, like some
scene-
hockey fans are like, oh, the Knicks are like going to win. Like the Knicks are going to win. The Islanders are going to win. Great night for New York sports. But he's like, can't do it.
Frankie kicked out his wife.
Yeah, the scene with that he said they're all Rangers.
That was wild.
They're all Rangers people. But the one and you're there in person, dude, just watching it. I got to imagine you're just drawn to it. The amount of caloric intake that Stu Feiner puts down
My God.
on one of these streams.
I don't know how
He
he
was
does
having gelato when the cameras were off.
I don't know how he does
Oh,
it.
man. Feidelberg had the best tweet of the night when it comes to that. He's like, I don't know if this makes sense, but Stu Feiner eats how I imagine kings when I eat.
Yeah.
Dude, Frankie said he had 3 entrees. It was 10 minutes to puck drop. And he had 3 entrees.
Oh, he's eating chicken palms like it's like sliders. It's
The best was when
crazy.
he ate his other ice cream. That was last year. But like, he's an animal. But these streams, the Borellis put together, like, look at the throwback logos. Everybody in there is an Islanders person. This was crazy. First time they do it 2 goals in 9 seconds, and they do it again.
It's tough.
Oh my God! Pajot whiffed on it.
It's the same shot.
Consistent.
He's got the same mannerisms.
He's just in disbelief.
Like the stages of grief.
Stu says he lives and dies with the Islanders.
Denial.
Does Stu really live and die with the Islanders?
I'm gonna bet no.
He's a
Acceptance.
Long Island guy.
Yeah.
Long Island guy, yeah. Listen, he shows up for the stream. He makes it a fun stream too.
I took the funniest picture last night. I got to find you guys of like the reaction after the second goal when it was 2-0. It should be right here. And it was just 2 polar opposite reactions.
I like there was a crippling goal. They go down like 2-0, and Frankie's like this, like brutal, and Stu's reaching for another entree. And he's putting away fucking food again.
No, like a king.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was immediately after they go down 2-0.
Yes.
And that penny vodka was probably Stu's. He just leaving it for room over there.
Yeah, exactly.
He came at the intermission. He came back, and it's just a gelato.
Yeah, that's
with,
what
with the cone, and you just like
he crushed, and he does the video. Okay, we're gonna have a gelato in between. It's like, bro,
They should like keep a count on like how much money he would have, like how much his meals would cost if at Borelli's. Because
his meals would cost in general.
It was just saying like how much.
He had that
these cost
party a
at
couple of
Borelli's.
years ago. He ordered 300 pizzas.
I know, it's insane. I don't even know.
300 pizza.
His heart, like
Brandon took like 2 pizzas on the
does
way
he
home.
not get heartburn? Like it's
I don't know.
There's gotta be something that hurts.
Or just that feeling when you eat so much and you just need to lay down.
Yeah.
He doesn't have that.
He's a man of great excess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. But the hockey series, the rest of the way too. There's the Stars Knights tonight has been a good one. That's 2-2, and the Oilers can close it out against the Kings. They're a heavy favorite, -195.
Yeah, listen, my Jets really
Damn you, Marty.
really bad. Ever since they won one game, the first game, then I heard this goalie's like the best goalie of all time. He'll have 7 goals a game.
Oh.
So I never want to hear about anything with him ever again.
Yeah, the Avs advance.
But again,
it's a good one.
I would love the Knicks, Celtics, Bruins, Rangers, Eastern Conference Finals.
Oh, man.
Both would be awesome.
Who do the Rangers get now? They get
Get the Canes.
Oh, that's brutal.
And the Bruins have to still win.
Wait, why do weren't the Canes? Aren't the Canes so good? They would have been. Are they in the same division?
Huh?
They're 1-2. Like, I guess. I don't know.
I just know the Bruins.
I don't know enough
play,
about it to figure it out.
Yeah, that's why.
I just know that the
Stop
Canes are
Why don't
good.
you stop asking questions?
All right, here you go.
Here you go.
All right, here's where it was. In the Metropolitan Division, the Rangers edged out the Canes by 3 points. So that's what it is. It's one of those where when they cross over, the two, like, think of it this way: the Canes 2 beat the other side's 1.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Got it.
Like that.
I just know the Rangers. I'm pretty sure are playing the Canes, so let's just leave it at that.
Yeah. It goes to show you how strong that division is. But either way, all right, let's do baseball. Marty, what are you on?
I am on the Yankees. Like literally need to win today, or I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. But they are they're plus 125.
Going up against Corbin Burns.
Believe me, I know. I got the Cubs against the Mets. Shota's literally has under a 1 ERA.
He's incredible.
He's unbelievable. I think he's just going to be shut down the Mets. I'm going with the Tigers against the Cardinals. That's probably going to be 10-10. I'm going with the I love seeing the Athletics with a minus sign next to them. They're minus 110, but still,
I'm going opposite. I'm taking the Pirates.
All right. I like the Athletics, and then I'm going with the I'm going to go with the Rockies against the Marlins. They're both fighting for that last.
That's my underdog pick of the day too, Marty. I don't like the Marlins pitcher. And you never know. Like those two, like Rico said to start the show, those two teams had a wild game yesterday.
Listen, Dakota's not. Let's talk about it real fast. Last night was kind of crazy in baseball. We had a benches clearing brawl in the Brewers game, which was that was a brawl. Like there was some things happening there, punches thrown, and then we had a B delay.
Yeah,
that B guy was unbelievable coming out there. Just like he was enjoying every moment. He said, "This is my only moment as a beekeeper. I got to keep this one."
It was an hour-and-a-half delay, and I usually I watch all the games. I fell asleep in the fifth.
Yeah,
it was like 2 a.m. or like 1:30 a.m. I know, I felt bad. I tried to watch it, and I woke up. It was 4 a.m.
You should feel bad, Chris.
You didn't watch all the games?
I missed the end of that.
I waited up
It looked like
all
a good
night.
game too.
Yeah,
I was
You were up all night watching that?
Till like 3 watching that shit.
Wow.
Smitty, what do you
I
got?
totally believe you.
I got Rays, Brewers, no run first inning. I got Phillies, who are fucking just hot. With they lost 2 games ago, but like they had a great comeback last night again. And won like 7 out of 8. Zach Wheeler's on the bump today. Phillies minus a half. First 5. Phillies minus 1.5 to let it go. And I'm also on the Miami Heat money line tonight. Plus 700.
I am on the Pirates. I think that went down to minus 110 now. The Rockies as a dog, and I'm on the hit parade plus 386. And I can probably talk myself into the Mavs. I'll be watching the Stars. That's a big game. Clemmer,
Justin Verlander makes his return today, boys.
He does.
He does. Big old ass.
Astros need him. My pick of the day, by the way, is going for 5 in a row. Picks of the day. Phillies minus half, first 3. I know first 3 is weird. Zach Wheeler is not allowed to run in the first 3 innings this year. Patrick Sandoval is a 7.02 ERA in the first 3 innings in 2024. So that is my pick of the day. And the other picks I have is I'm on the Celtics minus 14. I'm on the Rockies like Marty. Bailey Ober out over 17.5. He's been red hot lately. I'm on the Twins run line, also against the White Sox. And then I can mention my Phillies pick of the day.
Add that Phillies pick of the day to my card. I love that, Clemmer.
Let's go. First 3 innings, Phillies
Stance.
minus half. Let's go.
Dukes, anybody to get behind on a player prop tonight for the Celtics?
Don't
Like
take
anything?
Drew Holiday for points because I keep doing it. It doesn't work.
Like anything?
No, I don't also love player props.
I've been like 3 out of 4.
I love player
like,
props.
Different legs.
I've
been nailing guys to hit the threes. I've been nailing guys.
I actually got a
threes.
tweet yesterday from someone doing Pick6 from a legal state, and it was very,
I'm looking
very
forward to
cool.
doing that though when we go.
Yeah.
Yes.
To dip my toes into the ground, not be a part of the competition, just have some fun.
Guy won he said he won like 10K or something from DraftKings
That's wild.
Pick6, which was awesome. So,
Tomorrow's a big day for Ev because he I don't think he wants to go
Sets
to
the
Alaska.
tone.
listen, let's just talk about
That,
it.
wait, can I say that really quick? Do you think that's going to be dangerous? Like, you think he's going to bet with like? No, I don't think I was going to, but like not.
He's gonna bet with
but
his
like,
mind
you pick the
His heart,
more
I'm saying.
over stats
for the
with-
Knicks.
Yeah, like with the Knicks
Yeah, he's gonna
playing.
set the
He's got
tone.
he's got to figure it out because he doesn't. I don't think he wants to go to Alaska, so he's gonna need to beat at least one of us. Not
He's got to set. I mean, he sets the tone, though. You're gonna know where you're
Yeah.
at.
Exactly.
So, I mean,
I'll
he-
be
I
in
just want
Alaska.
you guys to answer this question. Is it funny clips of Meek Phil and Big Ev in North Dakota watching Game 6?
I think it is.
Yeah.
I don't see. Yeah,
I don't know why everyone.
I think it's
Yeah,
very fun.
I mean, it's not. Yeah, it's. You
I
guys
think
don't know.
the idea of Meek Phil and Ev in North Dakota at all is very funny. Like it's literally fish out of water. It's a very old
Yeah.
comedic premise. It works. It's
Them
funny.
also, if the Knicks win, they start going nuts, and in North Dakota, that's funny.
Random like cowboys around or who knows.
You're gonna have to ask to put the game on.
I don't think.
Do
yeah,
you think
they
they get the
I
game?
think North
Do you
Dakota.
think they have TVs?
Yeah.
I think we're shitting on North Dakota.
I think so
much.
too.
got
My,
TVs.
I,
They
I'm
got
not
TVs.
kidding. My family, my cousins are like the biggest family in North Dakota.
Really?
Like in Bismarck, North
They
Dakota,
have,
like
What a
you,
line.
they can
guys.
go, like ain't nowhere in North Dakota they can't go.
What a line.
The name Dukes has real power there.
It's not that. That's not my last name there. It's like my. It's a.
Yeah, it's your
Yeah.
maternal.
Yeah, or some shit. Yeah.
Yeah. It's okay.
Different last name cousins, but yeah, they run shit.
Unbelievable.
Or some shit.
Unbelievable. So yeah, we'll see. We'll
It's my
see.
mother's maiden name or some shit.
He'll be setting the tone tomorrow. That's a big one. So shout out
Only
to
other last name you can have.
No, it's like my dad's sister.
Oh, so yeah, like
Right,
her.
so like she
yeah, she
married-
married. Yeah.
shout out to DraftKings. Shout out to Pick6.
Ev did have a tweet last night though. He didn't seem very happy. I wanted to read this tweet. He was. I don't think
Read
he's
the group chat.
Well, I won't do that because it's a group chat. But I'll read the tweet he put out. I can't believe the Knicks lost that game. I can't believe I have to go to fucking North Dakota tomorrow. Fuck everything. I wonder if maybe once he's there, he'll be in a little bit of a better mood. Oh, that's good. Fortunately, there's no one in the middle seat in my row. Needed a small win like
Hey,
that. There you
that's
go.
great for him.
Between the Knicks last night and the fact that I have to go to North Dakota right now, the L's have felt endless. So that's.
Let's win it. Win it in 6.
Yeah, so he's-
Win it
Well,
in 6.
listen, it's not. I feel bad that I won. You know, I feel bad that I got to go to Nashville, Tennessee, and do my video. I feel bad I won, but that's the contest. You know.
Win it in 6. That's the goal. So, all right, that
What's
is
in, wait, sorry.
go
What's
ahead.
in 6?
win it in 6.
The Knicks.
Yeah.
I thought they won in 5 already.
They're going to. That game's going 7.
I'm
Yeah.
worried about it, but if for Ev's sake, change the narrative. He's stacking the L's. Change it. Get a W. Win it in 6. Okay. You can root
Meek is
positive
gonna-
for people.
Meek is gonna freak out.
He's gonna go nuts.
Oh,
Also,
Meek-
the funny
wait,
part
when
about
would
that,
game 7 be Saturday?
Saturday night after the derb.
Meek is also
Yeah.
gonna like be in a bar. I'm not even sure like if he really drinks. He's gonna have like a Coca-Cola next to him or some product.
yeah.
And, like, he's just gonna fucking.
Rico,
freak.
I think he does
you-
drink. Doesn't he have a drink with
He-
his
no, I don't know how
mom
mu-
or something? They have like a cocktail or something?
Yeah, they
That's
have.
not a
Mojitos.
joke.
No,
It's
you're
a
right.
real
He got
thing.
mojitos
Yeah.
with his
They
mom
do.
for
Yeah.
her birthday.
You don't. Are you doing a derby party?
No.
All I've heard.
I know.
From
Wow.
when he
I know.
started this at this company, it would be like, I'm gonna have the biggest
A
derby.
lot of. I
party.
tried to do one at a different site, like a site this year.
You're doing a whole.
I will say this:
neutral
it's
site?
lot of people have oblos on Derby Day. I didn't think it was as hard as it is.
I'm around.
Did
Lot
he
of
ask
people
you,
with
Marty?
elbows.
Marty, were you asked about Derby?
No.
Oh, I started with a base.
Started with
Oh, I
the.
see,
He
yeah,
started
yeah.
with,
Started with a
his
base,
friends.
and then you can sell
What?
the base to the people you work with. Of hey, there's 35 confirmed people already coming. Now you.
I don't get an invite to DJs. I don't get an invite to.
I'm not
Derby
making.
Day.
I'm not building it where I'm making you guys come, and then you're the only 8 people there.
Can we have a pool party this year?
We could have a pool party potentially.
Pick6
yeah.
Pick6 Central from the pool.
That would work.
Yeah.
That would work.
Yeah, I'm not even on the Christmas group text.
No.
so
It's
I'm
been
like-
suspended for the last 2 years. The approval rating was
has it?
down,
Oh, okay.
so none was sent.
Don't worry, Smitty. I worked on only like 5 shows with Bosco,
None was
and I
sent.
never got one.
None was sent. None was sent.
Oh.
The approval ratings were down.
Is-
but
Not even
is,
you, Dukes?
approval ratings
I
were down.
needed a 6 show to work on with
Is
it.
approval
DJs happen
ratings
this
were
year or
down.
no?
Probably not.
No.
I don't know. I'm too
What's
old.
happening?
What's,
Too old.
what's happening?
Oh.
I feel like everything's
What's
going.
going on?
Too old. I'm too old.
Oh.
So you and
You were talking
Schrager are
about
not
it.
going anymore.
And Will.
Oh no. I don't. Yeah, I don't know.
You, Schrager, Will, and
I don't know
Gaz.
what's going on
Gaz
with
is gonna
Schrager.
go.
I've been pushing him hard. I don't know what's going on.
you think he
You
was
want
the
me to
number
DM
one
him?
draft
We
guy?
follow each other now.
Maybe you could. I don't know, but I've hit him a variety
Pete.
of different ways.
Hey, Pete, Rico Bosco's assistant here. Make you seem a little big time?
Yeah, I thought.
Just see if we could book you for if we
Yeah.
could book you for DJs.
We'll see. Gas will
Healthy
come.
DJs.
Yeah, exactly. But that is that's Pick6 Central. We'll catch you tomorrow.